Okay, everybody, so we are going to work on a patient right now who has foot pain or a hammer toe. Her name is Senora Alicia, and we're going to film this video for her, not only to show you guys how we're going to treat this, but she's also going to be able to access this video. She lives in Mexico. She's going to be able to access this video from Mexico via YouTube so that her children can help her continue her home therapy there. So I'm going to give the camera to Kelly. So hold on a sec. I think we do this. Okay. So just keep her foot in play here. All right, so let's go ahead and Kelly, come from the top end here. I want you to be able to show this. So this second toe is extended on her, and this is what we call a dropped metatarsal head. This is really common, especially in women who wear shoes that aren't ideal. And so what happens is, if you can come around to the other side here, at the bottom of your foot, underneath what are called the metatarsal heads, you're actually supposed to have an arch. There should be an arch like that in the foot. But what happens is that arch drops. You can see how our foot's very round down here on the bottom. And that puts the metatarsal head, or this long bone of the foot, if you can see my fingers right here, so this is the long bone, this is the toe, that head drops down and it creates an extension drawing that toe back, which is why she gets this hammer toe here. Okay, so the treatment is simple. We just want to try and induce flexion into the foot. So we're going to put pressure here and work on stretching this toe over that contact. Okay, so I don't know how to say it in Spanish, but what you'll do is you will push on the bottom of the foot, and as I'm pushing, I'm grabbing that toe and I'm basically just trying to stretch these tissues into flexion. It's a little uncomfortable for a patient, obviously. Sometimes we will hear a release from manipulation of the joint, which I just felt in her. And that's the first time that's happened. We've been working on her for a week or so already. So we just get in there, we just work on loosening that up. And I'm getting my thumb right on the bottom of that metatarsal head and really pushing in. And she's handling it right now, but sometimes you have to really ease people into this. So I'm just kind of doing this pumping motion back and forth, trying to induce that. So it's also really important that you have shoes that support your arches. One of the orthotics that I've used over the years is called foot levelers. And the reason I like foot levelers is they support three arches in the foot. You have an arch on the medial side that everybody's familiar with. You actually have an arch on the lateral side, and then you have this metatarsal arch that runs horizontally, as we talked about. So it's important that you maintain support of those arches when you have footwear so that you don't develop these types of problems. And you can see on the back of her toe she's developed a callus because it's been so extended that it's constantly rubbing on her shoes. So at home you can have people basically give you a foot massage, right? Who doesn't like a foot massage? But you want to do it in such a manner that you're trying to increase that arch and flex that toe. Okay, now I'm going to use an instrument. You can keep it right there. I'm going to use an instrument called a percussor. So this is another thing that we use in the office, and it's just a deep vibratory type of an instrument that helps to loosen up these tissues. We're going to just go right in there. I'm basically trying to induce flexion and just get in there and loosen that up. So if you came into our office for foot pain, it'd be quite likely that I would use this instrument on you. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you this treatment. We're almost done. And then we're going to show you an exercise that you can use a golf ball at home. It's an exercise that you can do to work on this issue and try and correct this problem. Now, this problem has been here for a long time. There's no quick fix. You're essentially slowly over time remodeling these tissues. And that's why home exercise or home treatment is so important. By the way, anybody who saw me earlier I was going to do a live video of my decompression table, and my patient that was going to do that with me wasn't feeling well today, so we're going to do that again tomorrow. So I apologize. Like I said, I'm new to this Facebook Live thing, so bear with me. All right, we're almost done.
Somebody wants to know if this is for easing out the muscles.
This instrument, yeah, this is basically for loosening up the muscles, bringing blood into areas that have become avascular, and it's loosening up the connective tissue as well as the muscles. So connective tissue is the ligaments and the fascia and the muscles as well. So yes. And it feels good. All right, now we're going to stop there, and I'm going to have Senora Alicia sit up. So yo te ayudo, Senora.
Gracias.
And let's have her sit on this stool.
Okay, sí, se puede sentar.
Siéntate aquí,
Se puede
por
sentar
favor.
Ah, perdón.
Está bien.
Okay. Now, so here's a golf ball. We're going to put that on the ground. And basically what she wants to do is roll her foot back and forth over this and loosen up those tissues. Okay. The other thing that she wants to try and do, you can see how that toe, even though that golf ball is under there, that toe is still lifted. We want to teach her how to try and get that toe to start curling over that ball. So I want her, and you can tell her in Spanish, I want her to try and grip that ball. I want her to try and flex that toe.
Trate de agarrar la pelota con los dedos de los pies. Para
Okay.
que...
And see, you can tell her in Spanish how, you can see how that's difficult for her to do that, right?
Se mira así, se nota que se le hace difícil.
¿Cómo?
Se le hace difícil tratar de agarrar la pelota.
Pues hasta ahí,
Con este dedo, it's difícil,
Sí.
see?
un poco.
Okay, so she can actually have somebody push on that as she's trying to roll back and forth. And if she's consistent with this, and she needs to do this every day, she will start to loosen these joints up and loosen this tissue up and improve this situation.
So, lo que puede hacer es que le puede decir a la persona que le va a ayudar a usted que le ponga un poco de presión en ese dedo también para que le ayude con los juntos, para que se vayan...
Para que lo agache.
sí, pero para que se vayan estirando más también.
Okay, so this was a bilingual video. Sorry, guys. I'm going to switch this back. And we want to thank Senora Alicia. Say hola. Diga hola. ¿Cómo estás? All right, so beautiful lady here. We're trying to help her out. So we're going to do more, but I wanted to show you the foot. Also, we're going to load this onto YouTube so she can watch this at home. So, okay, gracias, Senora.
A usted, doctor, y adiós.
Adios. Okay, bye, guys.